Riverhurst Campground in Olean, New York.
It's a quiet little place nestled on this busy road ahead of us. It's got some cute little campsites. Let's go check it out.
So, little snug on the side. In case you didn't know, we're on site 16. We had a little bit of trouble getting into this one. It's angled funny, and it's, I'll show you when we go around the other side.
It's angled funny in relation to the road. It looks like you should just be able to pull back in, which is what I did. But then I come back here and it's all sorts of goofy, but it's fine. We're here.
And this is what Kevin means by in relation to the road. You have to kind of make this turn right here, and I'm standing in the middle of the road that we would use to back in, but the site's just kind of off. So, I mean, he's pretty good at it, but we had to do more pull forwards and backs than we normally do. So here's the road. These are all seasonals next to us. Spin you around kind of slowly here. Don't want to give you whiplash. But yeah, there's our site. And that gravel right here, right there where he just moved, is the road. So we're right on it. And then we've got the truck parked kind of wonky over here, so interesting. Got a greeter. This guy is sitting right on our little deck. Hi, little guy. I do not wish to have you living in my camper, okay? Okay, good. Let's talk later. Are those all your eyes? It's kind of weird. You're kind of weird looking. You gotta break the stick.
Try to stick him on the tree.
Try and stick him to the tree. Look at, he's so pretty.
So he climbs up the tree and not our feet.
Okay, I'm gonna try and put you on a tree. Okay? Okay. From here, he can climb up in the tree himself.
We looked it up and we found out it's called a cecropia moth. When it turns into a moth, it is the largest moth in North America. The females can get up to 7 inches in wingspan, and they're really pretty, actually. Take a look.
And a lot of times when they have the raised pads or, you know, little patios that go next to the campground, we can only put out one set of stairs. So this is what it looks like for the weekend. Nice night for a waterfront fire. Okay, so this one is $65 a night, full hookup and waterfront.
Yes, so it's water, electric, and sewer, no cable, but we watch 15 minutes of TV as we're laying down to go to bed, so it doesn't really matter. But for people that do, there's no cable. Awesome waterfront. The only thing that we don't like about our specific site is there's a little hill going down to the fire pit. And if you might have, say, a Canadian cola or two, then you might have an issue going back up and down every time you want to get a new one. Anyway.
He's already tripped up the hill.
And I hadn't even started. We have Verizon cell phone service, as we always mention. There is 2 bars of LTE. It's actually pretty good. I just played a round of a game just a few minutes before. They do have Wi-Fi in the park. I have not tried to connect to it yet, but the park, I don't want to say it's not that big, but because it is big, we haven't really gone around it yet. But it doesn't seem like it would need a lot of repeaters. So it should be some decent Wi-Fi, is what I'm trying to say. We'll report back.
Yeah, well, we just got here, just settling in. We'll do a more extensive tour tomorrow. So we just learned last night, after talking to the lovely people staying on this site, that this is not a seasonal site, and this is just an amenity you get if you rent the site. This is site 17, so if you want a deck overlooking the water, this is the one for you.
Stuff on the deck here that we dropped.
Yeah, I just had a blonde moment. I was getting everything together. I'm like, okay, I got the selfie stick, I got my phone, I got the microphones, I got the water. What the heck did I do with my sunglasses? Anybody? Anybody? So smart.
So when we pulled in last night, it was after the office had closed.
Yep.
They had a cork board that says, if you're here after hours, grab your map and go to your spot. So it had our name on it with our site, and we drove to our spot. So now we're going back to the office to see if anybody's there. I don't know. They have a cornhole trophy tournament. What? Cornhole tourney. Whatever it says. So we're headed up to the office now to see if anybody's there. Check it out. I know they have wood and ice for sale according to their map. Beautiful day. There's the sun.
Feels so good.
This is what we saw when we came in. Welcome to Riverhurst. To check in, please take your map from the bulletin board, proceed to park. So there's a couple up there. I'm not going to give you their names or whatnot, but the map's folded up. It gives you the name, the date of arrival, and the site you're on. Somebody never came yesterday, but there's a map of the park. It looks like they've got roughly 40 sites. They've got some cabins and a chalet. They got a lot of different stuff kind of sprinkled throughout. There's a basketball court, a playground, a couple different volleyball courts.
You gotta come in here and check this out. It's cute.
Oh, it looks like we got some kayaks to rent.
Yeah, we got a fireplace over there.
Oh, yeah.
Got these doors that open if you wanted to have like a bar serving area. One over there too. You got these.
Whoa, slow down. I can only travel so fast.
Got the lights.
Pretty lights. Yep.
Nice big TV.
Really big TV.
Yeah, we got cornhole.
Yeah. Well, we're going all back and forth. Hang on, over here looks like we got a bar, some sinks and a fridge. We've got some more. It looks like everything opens up. Like this place would just be wide open. There's another fridge. We've got
gas heaters.
Oh, yep, gas heaters over there, and a lawnmower. Yeah, it's cute.
It's cute.
Wood for sale up at the office. Got a couple racks here on the right. $5 a piece, $10 a piece for the 4 next to those, and the 3 next to that is all $20 a piece. There is, right on the side of the office here, a little box to put your money. Again, there's also ice for sale. Oh, they have a wheelbarrow. I guess you could probably borrow that to take the wood to your site. But yeah, over here, there it is the ice for sale. It looks like if I'm reading it correctly from the sign, it says it's $2 a bag. Here is the cornhole tourney, $5 per person, blind draw, which probably means you get paired up with somebody you're not familiar with. Sign up by 1:30. Tournament starts at 2. Ice, $2 a bag. The honor system. Please put money in the mailbox by the office door. I can read correctly. Over there is the bathhouse. I'll say this giant werewolf looks like he's on site 38. Anyway, bathhouse. Just bathrooms, toilets and sinks.
We've got unisex bathrooms located in the middle of the campgrounds. I've got you on a wide angle here, so they are still pretty big. I mean, this makes it look even bigger. There is a lot of room in here. We got a toilet and a sink. I thought there'd be showers, but we've got the tiny little hot water heater and what I would assume would be storage for cleaning supplies. But who knows? I mean, they work. That's all you need. I mean, if you're camping, you don't need to shower necessarily. We sometimes don't on a short weekend, but it is what it is. The toilet paper is kind of weird. You just kind of yank it out and you get one sheet. So hopefully you're not doing taco nights here in the park, because it's going to be a lot of sheets.
There is a shower house, which is separate. So I know I had said elsewhere, no showers in there, but there is another place to do so. And I just happened to notice by looking up, we've got our little Wi-Fi repeater up here. For those of you who do not get full hookup sites, there is one single dump station here in the park. It is no frills, but you do have a nice hose, some water, and I got to ding it for no garbage can. But got to be a garbage around here somewhere. I don't see it. Anyway, not bad.
I love all these really tall old trees all throughout the park. Small little playground. It's different than others. I like the little tire swing down below there. And it's got handles to climb the stairs, got a little rope climb, a slide. Not bad. This is site 36. It's got the picnic table in the gravel. That needs to be moved, but you do have power, a level site. There is your fire pit, and it's right next to the playground. My guess is the picnic table's there so they can mow the lawn. I didn't even notice that there's a little climbing thing on the playground on the other side. Okay, so there's a road up there. You can see the green peeking through the trees up there. That's a gas station, but the site is pretty nice. I mean, this is site 34. Spin you around a little bit here. Again, lawn gravel, Kevin. You said water and electric only, no sewer. But again, there's her fire pit and close proximity to the playground if you have little ones. This is site 31. Well, I guess if you had a tent, you could put it back there on the grassy area in the back. There's a fire pit, and it's right next to the shower house.
Yeah,
I wouldn't like that, I don't think.
full hookup.
It is full hookup?
Water, electric, and sewer.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is. I see it.
looks like it's a pull through.
Okay. Site 2. It's also a pull through. And has a Wi-Fi repeater on it. But yeah, it looks pretty long and level.
Huh.
What has Kevin discovered?
I found a QR code on the tree. It was also a funky caterpillar here. I'm going to take a picture of. Boink. This takes you to, it says black cherry, Prunus sortina, and there we go. Virginia Tech dendrology, black cherry. It tells you about the leaf, flower, fruit, twig, bark.
Say anything about the caterpillar?
No, but it's a cool caterpillar.
It is. He's fuzzy. Not as cool as the other caterpillar we saw.
No. The gentleman's shower house. There's men's and ladies. You open this up, we've got a sink, oh, excuse me, a paper towel. We've got 3 stalls, which are kind of eerily close together, but there's 1, 2, and 3. They do seem to, oh no, this is a turlet. Okay. 2 shower stalls and a toilet. So they do, looks like they got some space. Again, no frills. Don't see a shelf anywhere for soap. But, you know, get the job done.
Got a little kayak launch down here. No lifeguard on duty, but the water doesn't look at least like it's flowing enough to swim in. But I did see that there's a puppy, I think, coming in behind us to go swimming.
The water does have a gentle slope, so it does ease in. So if you're launching a kayak, it's a good spot for it. I just saw something jump and get a bug. This is the Alleghany River. It does have a good current going from left to right. So if you were starting here, I would suggest paddling upstream first, so you're not exerting yourself on your way back when you're already too tired. You can just kind of follow yourself back. But yeah, should have brought our kayaks. Right next door to Riverhurst Park Campground is Quickfill. So if you need to fill up before you head out for your ride home, it is nice and convenient. It does look fairly easy to get in and out with a camper as well. So the GPS on Apple Maps, at least, will tell you to turn left down Front Street, or eventually, I think it's Front Street.
It is. It's Front Street.
There is a 10-foot 10 bridge that I noticed the sign for, thankfully, before we got there, and I turned around a grocery store parking lot. If you go straight, it takes you through downtown, which there's like 37 roundabouts. But otherwise, it's not bad. I think it's just trying to avoid downtown for you, and it might be a 1/10 of a mile shorter. We're looking at Front Street here, yeah. So the bridge it looks really low.
It says 1010. We believe we're 1011.
Yeah, we're 10-11 with our air conditioner. So
we weren't trying it.
No, I would not want to try that. So FYI, if you're coming in and it tells you to turn down Front Street, do not. Just keep going straight, and it'll take you into the downtown area. You make a left, and it'll bring you to where you're supposed to be anyway. Here it is. So yeah, just a quick hint, even though that wasn't very quick. So also stop at Miller's Farm Market. It looks really good.
Let's see what we can have for our veg for dinner.
This is the busy road. Those little flags, the campground open. I thought for sure it was going to be loud, but we got in. So I'm going to turn slowly here. There's the entrance. This is where we go down. When you go all the way to the back where our camper is, you don't hear the road at all unless somebody's driving by with obnoxiously loud speakers, or there was a loud motorcycle that went by, and I think a dump truck once. So you're going to hear a little bit, but for the most part, you kind of forget you're right on this busy street. So not bad. how I'm gonna like making a left out of that driveway, but you know, maybe we just pray and go. So we are pretty much straight ahead and kind of a little bend to the right around the office building there. And I wanted to kind of show you we're coming up the entrance slash exit. And if we kind of make the bend to the right here, the dumpster is inconveniently located about 300 feet away from the road. So I guess we have to stop and walk over there and dump our stuff or do it before we leave. But anyway, in here we've got basketball, volleyball. They got some hockey nets up. Got a little pavilion off to the left with some picnic tables under the shade. Kind of nice here. Little park-like area. Got a really big field. So if you want to play whatever, kickball, football, baseball, you name it, you can do just about anything you wanted to. So on the map that we were given to find our space, it shows that we come down this road and make our first left. It bends around and takes us to where we can back into our site properly. So we come to here, and you're seeing it exactly how I saw it. Is this a left? Is this an actual road? I actually stopped the truck to get out and walk down the path because I wasn't entirely sure. Oh, it was a little chippy. But yeah, that is the road. So when you're coming in and it tells you to make the first left, this is actually it. I don't know. But we're walking down the road where there are supposedly cabins and a chalet, I believe it says on the map.
Oh, we're going to go check that out.
Yeah. But yeah, I believe I had mentioned about 40 sites. We've got primitive to, non-electric, anything, to electric and water. And then we've got full hookup where we have electric, water, and sewer.
Plus waterfront.
Plus waterfront, sure. Oh, we got a little pond over here.
Let's turn it around.
Yeah, we're going to turn this around. Alrighty. So coming up the road, there's no lifeguard on duty. Swim at your own risk, people. And I would tell you, not just the lifeguard I would worry about, it's the bugs back here like crazy. The oil slick surface, nasty. I would not dip a toe in this water. That is some disgusting. And I would give anybody $20 if you jumped in this. Back along the road towards where the cabin and chalet are, looks like more sites along the way. I like these a little bit. They don't have anything down as far as like gravel or whatnot, but it looks like you kind of pull in along the road parallel. We've got water and electric here with your picnic table, and I think that might be, oh shoot, we're focusing on my finger. I think that might be your fire pit up there. Oh yeah, I see one down by the waterway up there. Anyway, but it kind of sloped down this little hill to the river. So you get out of your camper and you basically, this would be your view waking up every morning. You can really see the river flowing here. There's some stuff to kind of give it some wake and some ripples back where we are. And you can't really notice it other than the bugs flowing down the way. But this is kind of nice. A little damp. I don't know if it rained here recently or not, but it hasn't rained at our house in like a week. So I don't know if it'd be a great spot for a seasonal site because you might just kind of sink in, but for a weekend, it's not that bad. And it looks like there's probably 3 or 4 along the way. If I can see the power poles, they look pretty fresh. And like you can see the tag kind of flowing in the breeze, so maybe they just installed the water and the electric through here. So yeah, I'll have to double check our map, but stay tuned. There's a camper up the way there, so maybe they're the first. We see some tire tracks in the mud here. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. Wonder, boom, ba-doom, boom, boom. Oh. Yes. Oop. Of course I didn't get on camera, but I just opened up the nozzle here, and no water's coming out, so they are new. But yes, we have some kayakers coming down the river. Of course, they're behind the trees right now, but it looks like they're fishing, so they're just kind of trolling as they go. There's one. There's a cool fire pit over there for this one.
You gotta watch what I'm doing. Oh, they're moving. Yeah, this is definitely not a good place to launch. I think I misspoke and said they've added like 3 or 4. I think they've added like 10. We keep going. This road goes on forever. There's a fifth wheel up here. I think it's just kind of sitting at the moment. I don't believe there's anybody at it, but yeah, we've got, wow, there's probably 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, maybe 10 to 12 of these new power poles and water spigots put in. And I don't really know if they have it planned out exactly yet because there's still a lot of trees around. So if they're expecting people to kind of pull in parallel like this torque here, then they've got to do some clearing. Like this power pole here is kind of wedged in between these 2 trees, and we could probably get our camper in through there. But I mean, if you've got a big monster like that little tree right there is kind of lean, and you might have a tough time. I don't
Doesn't
know
look
how
quite level yet here either.
No,
Like right here. I mean, you could probably. I don't even know how you'd get into this site, honestly.
I mean, maybe if you pulled in over here, but then you got that little tree with its branches on the top, and kind of, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to think, like if you pulled it in kind of parallel, like that way.
I'm just
like,
trying to be big.
There's no way you're ever going to be 8 feet wide, baby. And kind of pull in parallel. I don't really know. But it looks like either this fifth wheel's kayaks set up, or there could be other ones that they have here to rent. But they've got some nice little stairs. Whoop, I'm not watching where I'm walking. I'm tripping on acorns. We got some stairs down to the river. Yeah. Not what you would call probably the friendliest of launches. We got some crazy metal stairs just down to the water there.
There's another QR code on that tree in front of you too.
Another QR code. It's a American sycamore, Plantanus occidentalis. Huh, nice tree. And we are still going. It's a lot longer than it appears on the map, that's for sure. But it looks like we have come to the cabins and the chalet. And I don't know if I would use any other word for it. That is definitely a chalet.
It's really cute. I like it.
Yeah, we got a door out the back with a little grill, a little Adirondack chair. We got a really, really steep roof pitch. And hang on a second, I see it. Well, coming across the way here to the picnic table and fire pit. Fire pits.
Yeah.
No lifeguard on duty down here either, folks. There's another fire pit down there by the water, and what looks like another set of stairs that somebody took it out, and heard one of the guys on their kayaks whooping. Maybe there's rapids up there, so they probably got a good rush down the rapids, or they caught a good fish. Either way. All right, swinging back around.
How cute the front of this is.
Yeah. Like I say, I wouldn't describe this as anything but a chalet. It's got air conditioning in the front window here. Oh, I don't know if this is on purpose. There's a door down below the deck there. So does this have another level? Huh, who knows? I wonder if it's open. Apologize in advance, Riverhurst, if I'm not supposed to be doing this, but the viewers want to know. Got a little, okay. I'm sure it's locked. This door looks really fancy. Yep. Let's see what I can see. It's got a nice kitchen with a fridge and sink. I see a couch kind of over here with stairs going up. Probably a bathroom in the back, and then the door. But that video probably doesn't look like much. We got some nice Adirondack chairs on the front deck. It's a really nice front deck. I could definitely see sitting out here.
Somebody at this one.
Yeah. And we got another spot over here, which looks like it's another site. We got water, electric, and sewer. And there's a cabin. It looks like there's somebody here. With air conditioning. I see plumbing, so that means it's got a bathroom. Got a nice front deck and a nice bench. Oh, there's the second cabin. Okay, I thought there was two.
So one is taken, one is not. And like I said, I would think these are not rustic. Like you've got bathroom facilities because I see plumbing coming out of the bottom, which is cool. These people brought a little easy up there for themselves. There's electricity. Okay, so yeah, that's going into the ground, probably going to the cabin. And leaning up against the back is the hitch that drove it in here. And then possibly a nature trail off that way. So it has the window open. I don't know if they're renting both of these. I don't want to go and start prying, but oh, there's cornhole boards and a fire pit over here. I would probably put the fire pit closer to the water, if you ask me. Ah, yes, there's people in it. There's a cooler on the deck.
Oops.
Yep. We will retreat. But nice cabins. Oh, that's a really long nature trail there. Goes on forever. All the way in the back corner, not quite as far back as the cabins in the chalet, but in the back corner of the main area are the primitive sites with just a fire pit and a picnic table. These would be their tent sites. They're up against the water, which is always nice. And we got some that are in the shade, some that are in the sun. But if you're a tenter, it looks like we've got 5 or 6, I should have counted before I did this, 5 or 6 dedicated tent sites or boondocking sites. If you want to pull your trailer in here, you're more than welcome to it, I'm sure. It's all on grass. There's no gravel or concrete, but as long as it's dry, you should be good.
So we paid for a waterfront campsite, full hookup, which, we thought for $65 a night's a pretty good deal.
Not bad at all.
But they're kind of crowded in together, and the more we walk in this park, the further away we're getting from the crowded sites, and we really kind of like it.
Yep.
The chalet and the cabin area,
oh, yeah.
you could see that they're putting new sites in. That would be probably more to our liking.
Yeah, and I think, I don't know if it might have been a previous seasonal site, or maybe the people just decided to go out for the weekend and we just happened to grab their spot while they're not here. But
I don't think so.
Somebody used it as a seasonal one point because it's got a nice patio
on it, yeah.
But yeah, I mean
it's nice to sit on under the awning, but
sure.
we had to finagle the campsite because our stairs won't come down on top of
Right.
a patio like that.
Yeah, and that's another one of the downfalls. I wish we had one set of solid steps and one set of fold-out steps.
Yeah, because there's a lot of times we only get to use one set of our steps because we're just not on a level enough space a long enough level space to be able to use both sets.
Right.
It's all right, though. It doesn't take up a lot of room inside.
Just one of the things that I would change about our camper is all.
Yep.
So, what do we always like to ask ourselves? Would we stay here again? I would say probably not.
No, I'm thinking no.
I'm happy we came. It's a really nice place.
It's a private. It's someplace different. We really are trying to get these campsites that would appeal to other people because not everybody camps like we do.
Right.
So if you can appreciate the fact that we are paying for these sites and then using our vacation time to film them for you, please subscribe to our channel.
It also benefits us because we love to go camping. And I do want to say that what I like about this park is it's quiet.
It is quiet.
There's not a lot of kids. There's not a lot of stuff for kids to do here. This would not make our park for kids video.
No, it would not. There's no pool. There's no bounce house or the pads or the play set. I mean, it's adequate, but it's small.
The playground's meant for little kids. It's not meant for older kids. So you're not going to get a lot of teenagers or whatever here. So for us, we like it because it's peaceful. And, we're getting away is, again, not a lot to do. I mean, Olean's a pretty big city nearby here.
Yep.
But we don't really care if we go into the town. We're more than content to sit under our awning by the water and read our books. And that's enjoyable for us. So, again, it's a different experience. So, again, would we come back? Maybe, eventually. We got a lot of other places to visit still. So.
And that's the problem. I mean, I was telling my friend Tanya, I have a spreadsheet of over 200 campsites in New York that we haven't even hit yet.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you can appreciate that we're doing all these different sites.
Yep, give us that subscription, hit the bell, comment, like it, you name it, do it all. Every little bit helps us.
It does. That's true.
Yeah,
just watching it to the end or liking it or commenting tells YouTube that it's a good enough video to show to other people. So if you do those things, it helps us.
Oh yeah. So yeah, keep watching. We appreciate everything that you guys do for us.
And as always,
yeah, happy
happy
camping,
camping.
everybody.